With Dr. Jen Caudle, because she's eager to share her vaccination story, and she's been using her Instagram page to show her followers her journey getting the first and second doses of the vaccine. Here's a little snippet.
Questions or concerns?
No questions or concerns, just excitement, just pure excitement.
Okay.
Enjoy.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Band-aid. Oh, you're set, ready to go.
Okay, guys, I got my second vaccine. Yay, my left arm. So exciting. Guys, it's a piece of cake. When I tell you that it does not hurt, it did not hurt at all. This is my vaccinated sticker. Wait, I'm putting this bad boy on right now. Yay! So you see how the first one was given, and then the second one I got to put the date in. 2 vaccines, yay!
Okay, you got 2. Hi, Dr. Jen.
Hi.
Obviously, we know why you were one of the first people to get it because of what you do, and thank you for what you do. Which one did you go with, Pfizer or Moderna?
I got Moderna. And, a lot of people ask me which vaccine they should get. We say get the vaccine that you can get. So the vaccine that's been offered to me has been Moderna. My parents got Pfizer. They're in Tennessee. Get whichever one you can.
Because it's not like, I guess unless you go to a different location, but they don't offer it up like it's a menu. Hey, do you want the Moderna or the Pfizer?
I'll take the double Moderna with the guacamole. So how did,
right, you're right.
You said it didn't hurt initially. And now let's just, I almost hesitate to even ask you this because I don't want to discourage people from getting it.
Sure.
Side effects?
Yeah, no, and first of all, it's okay to ask about this. And I believe it's really important that we talk about this. One of the things I think people are worried about is a lack of transparency. We know that these vaccines can have some mild to moderate side effects. We've been saying this from the beginning. My first vaccine for the Moderna shot, I got just at the end of Christmas Eve, actually. I just had some pain at the site of the injection, pain in my arm, lasted for a couple of days. I took some over-the-counter medications. I was good to go. The second vaccine, which I just got a couple of days ago, the symptoms were a little bit more severe. I had 24 hours where I had, a low-grade temperature. I had some muscle aches and pains, some chills, etc. But I would say coming into 48, 72 hours, those symptoms were diminishing. And I did document all of that on social media. This is not to scare people. These symptoms should not scare you. We know these can happen. In fact, this is a sign that your immune system is working. And so what it means is that if you get these side effects, what I want people to know, my patients and everyone else, is that, oh, yeah, Dr. Jen, the doctors were saying this could happen. I know my immune system is working. You do your thing and you keep on moving.
Yeah, because people might freak out if they start getting a low-grade fever.
And what's the time frame? Because I noticed you mentioned 24 hours and maybe like 72. Because I know for some, they're saying the first 24 hours are where you may feel it, but it could last a couple of days.
Yeah, it could. And remember, Alex, that you may not have symptoms at all. I got symptoms with my second vaccine that were a little bit more than my first, but many of my doctor colleagues who got the second dose the same day I did were like on their Peloton bikes that evening and walking. Yeah. So this is not a definite that you're going to get side effects or symptoms rather, but it's to say, okay, you might. And if you do, they could range from a sore arm to maybe some muscle aches, some fatigue, some low-grade fever, chills, etc. You might or you might not. And if you do, that's your immune system working. And by the way, if you don't, it doesn't mean your immune system's not working.
Can I clear something up real quickly here that's come up this morning? If I get the first vaccination, if I don't get the second one within 3 weeks, does it make the first one moot?
So no. So first of all, when you say 3 weeks too, you're talking about the Pfizer vaccine. We have 2 vaccines, as you guys know, Pfizer and Moderna. Pfizer, you get 3 weeks after the first dose. Moderna is actually 4 weeks after the first dose.
Okay, what if I don't? What if I don't? What if I don't?
No. It's not moot and it's all done. No, it's not all done. The CDC has sort of relaxed a little bit what their recommendations are, or rather what they say is acceptable for when you get your second vaccine. I know we have a lot of people, I've been listening to you guys all morning, so I know we've got people that are scrambling to try to get doses, their first dose, some even scrambling to get their second dose. So check out the CDC guidelines, talk to your doctor, but it is not necessarily moot at all. What I would say is, one of your producers actually asked me this. I got my vaccine at rowanmedicine.com/vaccine. We have a vaccine site. I got the appointment for my second vaccine on the day that I got the first vaccine.
Makes sense.
So that's certainly an ideal situation.
Right, but it sounds like there's a lot of people who you're not having that
Not doing
date. Also, if you're in
That's
Philly,
right.
and now we know that the mass vaccination site has been closed down temporarily, so I think that a
Right.
lot of people are concerned. I would like to get it
Right.
within the window they're suggesting. What does this mean if I can't do that? Because if it's
Right.
not necessarily an issue, that means it could still be an issue?
No, that's
Okay.
a good question. It's a little bit of semantics there. And so I don't have the CDC guidelines literally on top of my head right now, but they do give guidelines on what you should do and when, if you can't get the vaccine right on time. By the way, of course, that's what we prefer. That's our goal. There is a window in which you can still get it. So I don't want people to panic. But yes, let's be very clear. There is a vaccine distribution issue. That is without a shadow of a doubt. I am feeling positive, though, that every single day lately, it seems like we've got more vaccines rolling out to the general public. Is this too slow? Is this disorganized? Absolutely. But am I hopeful that this is going to get better? I'm hopeful as well.
Yeah, that's all we have is hope we'll get this together. But thank you for sharing your experience and what you've been going through.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know also, really quickly, sorry, if you're older, because I know a lot of people have been sharing their experiences, they're younger, but we also know the high-risk folks or folks who are over 65. Have their symptoms been more intense than necessarily someone who's younger?
Oh,
You mean
after getting the
side of the
vaccination?
After getting the
symptoms?
vaccine, yes, sorry.
Oh, not necessarily, not
Okay.
necessarily. And remember, a lot of people have been asking me questions about, who can get the vaccine, who cannot. There's actually very few exceptions for who cannot get the vaccine. I've done videos on all of this. Just because you're older does not mean you're going to have more severe symptoms. That's really, really important. Also, guys, I created a vaccine, a group on Facebook called I Got the COVID Vaccine. It's for people who've gotten it, people who are interested in it, people who have questions, who want to see from other real life people who've gotten the vaccine. So folks can check that out too. Just want to spread the word that this is going to help get us
that's
out
good.
of this pandemic.
Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Nicely done, Dr. Jen.